me tell you something that happened yesterday. Stay with me. There's a city here, actually in my area, in the Houston area, called Friendswood. Not a big place. I think it's 40, 50,000 people. I'm not sure. But yesterday I woke up and I had a bunch of messages from a buddy of mine. I know he's pretty wired in politically there in Friendswood. And here was the deal. They're about to have a 4th of July parade. Now, you should understand this. As I found out yesterday, this place is blood red. I think it's 92% Republican. When I say red, I mean red. It's small town America. White picket fences, a church on every corner. I mean, this is red, red, red. Well, they have a July 4th parade, of course, a place like this would. And it was announced that the grand marshal of this parade was going to be a lady by the name of Haley Carter. It doesn't matter who she is. Set that aside for a moment. What does matter is this. Haley Carter dresses her son up like an animal, takes her son to drag shows, is all about trans activism. Haley Carter is a gigantic gun grabber, hates guns. This human being is, if you had to build one of these card-carrying cultural Marxists, you would build this human being. How does that happen? How's that possible that that human being gets appointed grand marshal in a blood red place like Friendswood? Here's how. They get involved locally. They're at the little city council meetings you don't know anything about. When they email out or send out a newsletter for agenda items coming up in these small red areas, the ones you skip, you don't even read them, it's junk mail, you chuck it away. And I do the same thing, I'm not judging. They do read them. They are there. Turns out there was some steering committee of all volunteers for July 4th, of course gets packed with communists because no one else even knew about it. Only they cared enough. They went and found this person, put this person in charge of a parade. Now, what I did yesterday is I chose to play offense the way you must. I chose to organize on social media. And yes, obviously I have the aid of having a big national radio show and TV show, so I realized I had some advantages that you won't have. I began to post phone numbers for the city on social media. I encouraged people to call. Soon, the word was spreading around. Soon, we shut down the phone lines at City Hall. They stopped taking calls. The ones they did take, they just hung up on people. Mayor's office, city council's office, city manager's office, Parks and Rec's office. We blew up the phone lines at City Hall. This is yesterday morning. This is 24 hours ago. And I got word late last night, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, Miss Haley Carter is stepping down and she will no longer be the grand marshal of the parade in this wonderful community they call Friendswood. Now, what's the lesson in this here? Is this to brag? Well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I love doing that. No, what is the lesson here? You have so much more power than you believe if you would focus where it does good. Your local elections. Something else I found out about this blood red community in Texas, Friendswood, Texas. Only 2 people on the school board are conservatives. Only 2 or 3 on the city council are conservatives. Blood red area, the rest are a bunch of Democrats. They get involved locally. We must begin to get involved locally. And something else. In response to all of us, I won't say me, all of us organizing, rallying, and getting this Marxist kicked out of the July 4th parade as we should have done, I've heard a lot of this from the communists. I've heard a lot of, I guess you believe in cancel culture. That's cancel culture, Jesse. Yeah. I do believe in it. You see, you communists have gotten way, way, way too comfortable with the live and let live right. Oh, I don't do boycotts. I don't do cancel culture. We have to be better than that. I'm not better than that. I'm worse than that. We play cancel culture games here. You want me canceled? I want you canceled. So guess what? It's game on. How long ago was it? We got that DEI director in Miami, the one who made the kids go to a drag show. We cost her job. Good. Now, this lady's no longer grand marshal of the July 4th parade. Good. And I've got news for all of you communists. Don't think we're done. Don't think this is just a couple pelts on the wall and we're going to call it a day. No. We are involved now. You want us gone. We want you gone. I choose to play that game, and here's the real big problem for you. Me and the rest of the new right, we enjoy that game. I've had a blast for the last 24 hours making liberal lives miserable, both in Friendswood and nationally and other places. That's delicious to me. I love this fight, and we're going to keep doing this for a very long time.
Jesse Kelly Breaks History, Vladimir Lenin, a new First TV exclusive special hosted by Jesse Kelly. Visit thefirsttv.com or download the First TV app to subscribe and start watching today.